All right, guys, so here we have a new car. Well, it's new to somebody. This is a 2008 Smart for Two Passion. This is the convertible model, right? So in 2008, these were starting to be sold here in the States. They're about $12,000 brand new for a base model. Not sure if the convertible, the luxury model, as you will, costs more or not. I actually had one of these from 2006 before it was an import. They had the Mercedes 3-cylinder turbo gasoline engine. This one has a 4-cylinder gasoline engine. So a little bit different. This thing has quite a few issues. This is actually my friend's car. He dropped it by. We have suspension problems. We have brake problems. We probably need to check all the air filters, all the fluids. It's kind of like working on a golf cart. So at this point, we're going to try to get on the lift. So I guess we'll be back here in 1 second when we accomplish that. Okay, so we're out driving the smart car, trying to figure out what all it needs. To start off with, something's broken in the front suspension, right? There's no front suspension at all. Everybody's laughing at us too. There's no front suspension at all, but the back's like up real high. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But the brakes? I don't know. We got a few issues. The other thing is, it probably needs brakes. We'll go ahead and check the air filter, check all the fluids, just kind of give it a once over. As soon as we get back, we're gonna put up on the lift, maybe. We're gonna try to put on the lift, and we'll show you guys underneath of it. All right, guys, so here we are. We got up on the lift. Notice a few things right away. We'll start off with the front passenger side spring is broken. You can see that or not. And it snapped totally in two. So that's why we're sitting down the front. Since that's broken, the springs are so little, it's putting all the force on this side and making the whole thing sit really low. This one's actually not broken, but you can see this tire is totally worn on the inside and it's lumpy. I definitely would not trust that very much at all. Now I checked the lower ball joints. There's ever so slight bit of play on that one. I don't know if it's really an issue or not. It's pretty much minimal. I'll look and see if ball joints are cheap for it. We'll put a set on it. I don't think that's an issue. We checked the wheel bearings all around. I can't really find any play in any of the wheel bearings. You spin them. We don't really hear anything in the wheel bearings. The front brake pads are totally gone. You can't see them because the wheels are so little. Totally gone. So we need those for sure. And then we'll come over to the back here. The tie rods all look good. And then going over to the back, not really anything leaking on it. Has this tiny little baby oil filter on it. So looks like it hasn't been changing forever. Probably do oil and filter. The belts, I can see the belts right here. Looks like somebody's replaced those pretty recently. The back brake shoes, they're drums, so we can't just look at them real easy. We'll have to pull a wheel off and look at that. We heard a little bit of weird noise back there. CV axles. Got play going in and out, which is normal, and no play going up and down at all. I think that's all good. The rear tires seem to be pretty good shape. So let's let it down, I guess. We're going to investigate the rear brakes and then take off the engine cover, check the air filter, all that kind of stuff. All right, so here we are. Here's the rear brakes. They don't look bad. Actually came off pretty easy. Somebody's probably done these not too awful long ago. They're more than half, I would say. Maybe even 3/4. Everything else looks good in here. Looks like no problem. And I guess we'll leave it at that. So it looks like just the front brakes on this. All right, so we pulled the air filter out. The air filter on this one goes in right here. We just pulled the lid. And it actually has been replaced. I mean, it's got the seal of approval, right? But it is newer, so we'll put that back in. Overall, this car is, what did I say, 138,000 miles on it? I don't remember. I think it's 128 or 138, which is kind of a lot for a smart car. Overall, it's actually held up pretty good. Now, it's got some rock chips on it and this and that. It's got some leaky back window, but you know, you kind of got. It's not. I don't think it was ever meant to be all that airtight. It's just like a flap goes over the window, and but it is what it is. So you can get 38 to 40 miles a gallon of this. What killed these cars so bad? You don't have a lot of size. When the Scion XB came out, the first gen, if you did everything right and you drove it right, you get 35, 38 miles a gallon on that, basically within 5 miles per gallon, the same mileage. But you can haul a bunch of stuff in that car. This, you can't haul anything in it. And that's where it makes it kind of, is it worth it or is it not? We're going to go look up parts of this thing, get everything on its way here. It's so little, I think we could just stick it right here in the corner and not interfere with anything. We're going to have it for a couple weeks. He's going on vacation or whatever. I don't know what he's doing, hard telling. But it's going to be here for a little while. And so we'll get everything in. If you guys have a smart car or just curious about smart cars, stay tuned for some more videos. That'll be it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.